This is Music Blocks, a podcast about the building blocks that make up your favorite sounds, whatever you love to listen to. The movie Jaws is famous for scaring audiences with a story of a shark that terrorizes a beach resort. But you don't actually see the shark very often. Instead, the composer John Williams uses music to tell you to be afraid. There's danger in the water. Fear is an emotion as potent as those deep, menacing sounds in the Jaws theme. Today on Music Blocks, we're talking about fearful sounds. Brace yourself for some unusual melodies, vivid lyrics, and distinct intervals between notes that make the hair on our arms stand up. Fear is a powerful emotion that alerts us to the presence of danger or threat, and some composers know just how to make us feel afraid. The theme from the movie Halloween uses an unpredictable pattern of notes played by the keyboard. Two of the main notes in that pattern are right next to each other. There's a bad guy on the loose on Halloween night. Where will he strike next? John Carpenter's music expresses that uncertainty. If random patterns of two notes can creep you out, then think of the possibilities of an entire orchestra. This music, Modest Mussorgsky's Night on Bald Mountain, is an orchestral piece about a terrifying ritual where witches fly through the air. The music sounds like it's churning. The wind instruments play melodies that swoop up and down like witches on broomsticks. The wild, almost unpredictable melody adds to the suspense. Fear is a complex emotion. So far, we've explored how music can scare us. But what if you fear losing everything? Jazz trumpeter Christian Scott wrote and recorded his song Litany Against Fear after Hurricane Katrina struck his hometown of New Orleans. It had been a catastrophe. The sounds in this music are ominous. Scott's trumpet plays a sparse melody. It's like a faint cry for help, or maybe a hint of optimism, as the rest of the sounds swirl around him like storm clouds. A songwriter can create especially touching music by confronting their fears in their lyrics. In the song Awake, Jin from the South Korean group BTS sings about the fears that hold him back, and he refuses to give in to them. He sings, "Maybe I can't touch the sky, but even so, I want to reach out my hand." It's a song about fear, but also courage. Love and fear go hand in hand in a classic ballad by American songwriters Carole King and Gerry Goffin, sung here by The Shirelles. It's about falling in love, but also feeling afraid. The lyrics in Will You Love Me Tomorrow are about passion. Two people make a connection, and it might be the beginning of a new romance. The strings sound dramatic and blissful. Tonight you're mine, completely. You give your love so sweetly. But then the music moves to a different chord, and the person singing the lyrics isn't so sure all this romance will last more than one night. Music can set the stage for a spooky story, or make us feel uneasy, or give us a way to talk about our deepest fears. Okay, this episode of Music Blocks is almost done. So take a few seconds and try to imagine what sounds you would use if you wanted to make music about something that scares you. Would you use an eerie melody, maybe with some of those close intervals between the notes? Or maybe some clever lyrics that evoke fear? When you've done that, visit musicblockspodcast.org for a playlist of scary, unsettling, and fearful songs. But leave the light on. And if you make your own playlist or composition inspired by this episode, please share it with us. Email hello@musicblockspodcast.org. For Music Blocks and Colorado Public Radio, I'm Rebekah Romberg.